Welcome back, everybody. More Rogue Trader, and okay, so that's done. We solved that problem. I think that was a rumor. What was that? Yeah, probably. All these are done. Misspend chemicals, spend profit factor. I can't spend that. I don't want to spend the people, so we'll hold on to it. All right, cool. Yeah, kind of Dragonus. That one. And obviously there's the other issues. Let's go. Alright, we got Namer, which is travelable. But Dragonus is right here, which I'm going to hit as well. Let's go. Hey, we found the trail, the elusive contempt. The ship was sighted in Latoshan's Passage. That's here. Busy. To Dragonus. Gotta do more fleet fighting. Yeah, diligence, efficiency, provisions, that's great. Is there anything else you can do? No. Rank 4? I didn't even know this stuff existed. Holy profit, you just get money. Unless we spend plasteel to get more profit. This one, spend a little bit of everything. Get efficiency and efficiency. Power armor? Oh my goodness. Need power armor proficiency. It's heavy armor, I guess. Well, that seems really good. Navy. All the inhabitants of the Expanse place their trust in the Rogue Trader during the hour of need. The flagship restores 33% of the cooldown of ultimate abilities to the end of space combat. Red warp roots always become orange. And everybody gets... this seems like a really good one. Costs us weapons for Promethean and people. And we get Navy XP, so let's do it. Wow. Can we check the rest of them? We have tier 4 abilities. Oh my goodness, I have tier 4 abilities everywhere. You gain the Holy Wound feature. Grants damage for 2 turns and 20% wounds the character uses their origin ability. Okay. This because it's Imperial Navy. That seems really good. Need people. Need Drusians, 40,000. Wow. Well, let's get those people. I'm gonna do this one because security. Janice. The reaping has been done. So I guess we can get like all kinds of stuff, right? Alright. Missing people for this. Version lore. Get some Xenotech, which is useful. Oh no, you spend Xenotech. Get Casabilica Mission. Lose profit factor. Gain profit factor. All allies deal more damage with melted and plasmas. Oh my goodness. Yes, please. We already got Dragonus going. Let's remove Does it get rid of the red ones? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. Phlogiston. 5 profit factor and 5 efficiency. That seems really good. You gain 18 people. This one you get a weapon. Holy Toledo. People is our problem. Which we can do by this. We spend security to get 18 people. This one gives us profit factor. This one gives us Navy. We'll do Navy first. Keep Gamma, let's go. Sky barrier? All allies gain minimum damage on their ranged attacks. Oof. That's, I need all these things. This needs people. Critical chance against Xenos. That's a big shield. This is efficiency for everybody. Also needs people. Alright, cool. So none of these things really give people profit factor. Gets weapons. Uses mechanisms. The profit factor. Uses a little bit of everything. I don't have a lot of phlogiston. I'm actually going to use that. Tools of killing. Alright, cool. Let's land on the palace. Can I do another thing? No, I can do one at a time. What am I doing? Click there. Ablard has to come with me. Ablard, you come and play Scassia? Sure. Is that a good idea? No, it's probably not. But Ablard also needs a level, and I have the thing up. Babe, where you at, bro? Level 4 Exemplar Reckless Strike Athletics. Reckless Strike Athletics. Mr. Hammer himself. Oh, great. Wait, why won't Governor Drive take everything? Didn't I ungovernor him? Didn't I give the governorship to the Miserans? These look like nobles. Dead bodies. Okay. Good leadership. We're honored by our presence. What's this mess? These people wanted to attack. Second Lieutenant of the Palace Guard, Elin White, reporting. Shortly before you arrived, we averted an assassination attempt on the rogue traitor. The palace soldiers detected intruders and engaged in combat. Observation. There are rare high-functioning servitor specimens present among these fired units. Such specimens are traditionally bestowed upon the noble houses that are most loyal to the sacred fellowship of the Adeptus Mechanicus. They're not ordinary. As far as I know, House Garpak has received such servitors through the Crimson Priesthood as gifts in the past, although this is my first time seeing one myself. Where's Court Chancellor? Issues with the rest of House Veteran. Detained in the throne room, that is, Governor Drastum has gathered all of Draconis' nobility there to pronounce a guilty verdict against House Razorin. Why is the governor here? Not, I don't know. Yeah. I must take my leave. Okay, so what a jerk. Drastream murder. The bodies bear multiple wounds. It is evident that they died recently.
As it should be.
There was a crumpled up letter inside the pocket of his blood-soaked jacket. Okay. Reckless Strike. Or parry every time. Every enemy who survives attack enhanced by this ability will attack the warrior in return, including creatures with ranged weapons. Oh. Gains the slash ability with 2 charges for this round. Slash cannot be used in the same round as charge /0. The warrior dashes through an enemy to the opposite side to make an attack. Can be applied only once. This is actually really good. Why Reckless Strike? You attack and you get hit back? Yeah, I like Breakthrough. It's way more fun. And, sorry, it was Athletics. I had forgotten. His fancy weapons are fancy. Right? We may have to fight, so... Oh, he's missing something. Also... Whatever, you got it. One-handed maul does so much more damage than Thunder Slam. All prone gain trauma. Yeah, because this hammer is not as good. Where'd that hammer go? I mean, it's better, but the Bonebreaker Maul does more damage, so... Yeah, now you need a pistol, friend. The beggar's weapon. It does 2 shots for 2 points. You need like a 1-shot pistol, my friend. Guess I could just give him a needle pistol. Doesn't have the range. Focus melt-a-gun. That is ideal. Because you can melt the things. Alright, I guess I'll give you the beggar's pistol. Can you use 2 of these? I don't know what the point of that would be. You don't get extra attacks. I mean, this is a shotgun. It's a stub revolver. Ready to fire 3. This gives them no range. This gives very little range too. Also very little range. Alright. 8 range. Sure. We're probably just gonna be running around swinging anyway. Ascending order. You need... better things. Granting armor is good. This is good armor too. So this is burning, combat tactics. This blinds the enemy. That's a sirening. Okay, I'll just give you the blind thing. And then knuckle guard, weapon skill, and armor pen. Then you got 14 Medicaid is good. press the advantage. Info. The psi raising me? Okay, interesting. Persuasion and decree. Or Imperium. Yeah, Lore Imperium is short. Tech bonus. Logic. And Deadeye shot. I guess I'll give you the surgeon's manual. Give you some Medicae. Gloves. Attack of opportunity. You don't have run and gun. Where it gains 1 stack of vengeance. Primarily attacks with ranged weapons. Tech use. Crit. This is reducing enemies' strength. Could give you a flamer. Grenades. Let's run a gun. Recoil of automatic weapons. Grants 10 strength. 10 strength feels pretty good. Sure, let's give you 10 strength. Use heavy weapons now. And then your boots charge ability is really good. I don't know what 10 strength does for him, but whatever. You're on.
What lies beyond?
To the palace. Let's go. To the palace. Let's go.
I can see the agitation and fear of the servants beside me.
Let me through. I had an appointment. Okay. Can I go any further? Governor drives James' orders. I thought the wise ones for the governor. Yeah, drive James gonna get executed today. Yes, Pandora is here. Your ladyship, 'tis an honor. I regret that such unfortunate circumstances have occasioned the rogue trader. Your ladyship, you are here. Please, you must hear us out. Rogue trader is undoubtedly here to listen to the testimony of each and every one of us and punish the traitors. We've known each other for many decades now, and we have had our fair share of disagreements, but do you really think my flesh and blood would trample upon the very definition of honor and loyalty? We have evidence implicating them, Abelard. I'm sure her ladyship will arrive at a fair ruling. Sabotage the Justice Riots conspiracy case. What are the charges against House Risman? Disruption of logistical lines, bribery of Deptus administrative officials, document forgery, and organization of heretical insurrections. On top of evidently devastating economic impact this has had on your protectorate, these criminal acts have impeded the delivery of the imperial tithe, which in turn has drawn the administration's attention. An esteemed member of the Adeptus Arbitrites is expected to arrive on Tigranus shortly, but before they do, we are obligated to identify and punish those responsible. Tell me what's up. House Resident denies all charges laid against it. These last few months have indeed been trying for Tigranus, but we have done our best to remedy the situation. My family's every effort was focused on stabilizing the capital's logistics and economy. So much so, we failed to notice the web of intrigue unfolding behind our backs. what happened in my absence. When we caught wind of the rumors of your disappearance, we patiently awaited news of your return, but then Draconis was struck by a series of terrible events. First was sabotage of logistics that hampered shipments, then mass unrest spread across the entire planet, and the minor noble houses began squabbling amongst themselves, trying to pin the blame on their rivals. We took great pains to calm them down and managed to quash the revolt, though not without some outside help, unfortunately. These events have also been overshadowed by I'm ashamed to say it aloud in front of you, Your Ladyship, the rumors circulating among the higher houses. Some were calling for Theodora's true heir to be installed as the head of the house, Conrad Vortigern. Not all of your subjects have forgotten his past efforts for the benefit of the Trade Protectorate. When the investigation was launched, the evidence led us to the Wizard Rooms. Why are the dead bodies at the front of my palace? You see, right before your arrival, the palace guard discovered a plot to assassinate you. Fortunately, the malefactors were disposed of before they could cause you any harm. In Drivestream, you aren't accusing one of Draconis' leading noble houses of treason without airtight evidence, are you? Of course I have evidence. The investigation has established that members of the Resident family, which is responsible for Draconis' fleet and logistics, used their contacts and influence to forge a host of documents in order to undermine the planet's supply routes and economy, thus fomenting unrest of the inhabitants. Allow me to introduce my son, Cornelius. Cornelius holds prestigious position at the Administrative Palace, and it is thanks to him that we managed to identify trace the entire chain of forged documents. The investigation led us to the perpetrators, who admitted to acting on the orders of members of House Wizard. It was they who were intent on spreading the idea of restoring the title of Rogue Trader to the true heir. A mist of grey blue, sickly shadows of fear are flooding around him. Other houses, tell me what's up. The nobles averting their gazes and noble ladies hiding behind their fans, none willing to be the first to answer. That's Sauerbrack. Over his many years of service, Governor Drivestream earned Theodora's trust. He holds a high office for a reason. We have Sauerbrack, I support his accusation. The leadership, Governor Drivestream has always faithfully served the Rogue Trader House von Vlasius and concerned himself with the future of your trade dynasty. House Gapad thinks charges are sound. Emily Light, speak in my defense of the family's honor. The evidence provided by the governor is utterly false. I cannot refute it, but I can say with confidence that no one from my family has ever tried to forge documents, let alone undermine your economy. Your words are not enough. Release him from custody. Under different circumstances, I would not have dared disobey your word, Your Ladyship, but I'm afraid that this situation demands that the guilty receive their due punishment. The sabotage of logistical chains perpetrated on the capital world of your dynasty has naturally had an effect on tithe collection. The most honorable representative of the Adeptus Mechanicus will be here before long to investigate the matter. Whilst their attention puts both you personally and the entire Protectorate at risk. However, we still have a chance to alleviate their displeasure by resolving the incident ourselves and punishing the culprits. Case is flimsy. Okay. As you wish. Speak to me when you're ready to announce your verdict. Find the culprit. Alright, we'll find the culprit. I think you should speak to everyone present, noble lords and ladies. Okay. Ooh. Intrigue. Alright. Let's talk to all these idiots.
Ha! There will be no peace in my wake.
That's Drivestream. So, Drivestream's over here. Alright, cool. Are back. Greetings, may the Omniscient grant you understanding. Do you think the accusations are true? I would not take such responsibility upon myself and rule their guilt. Okay. Pardon my bluntness, but I will answer truthfully. It could be anyone. Greed, fear, and ideals can drive even the most loyal subjects to the unthinkable. High-functioning servitors. He's augmented. Her sudden turn toward her family betrays her confusion and surprise. Perplexed whispers bounce from one family. Impossible. We came here by ourselves without any servitors. Thank you for informing me of this. You are absolutely right. My house has indeed been endowed with high-functioning servitors. A blessing for those who revere the Omniscient Scion. But today, none of our house members were accompanied by them. What are your thoughts on this note? Officially, high-functioning servitors are employed by my house and my house alone. If such units were to attack the rogue trader, suspicion would instantly fall upon the Guprix. I assume this is what the Wazerans intended to happen, but they did not expect the servitors would have this letter on them. What is the letter? Newest. Bloodstained letter. Only portion of the text is readable. Keep away from the lords and ladies. You must look like a noble to the servants of the wardens. Do not engage in conversation with anyone. Your task is to avoid exposing yourself ahead of time. And let the Wazerans get away while the wardens are busy. Okay, that's flimsy at best. Lots of Gaprax here. Servitors, tech priests.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
It was all three of them. Your ladyship. Okay. There you go. You believe they're guilty? Certainly. Governor Drassi possesses proof of their guilt, and they have no means by which to refute it. My advice, House Rezarin, would be not to appeal the rogue trader for help, but instead simply stop, accept their fate. Yeah, you tell him, Blard. Who apart from the Wizards could conspire? House Drassi wish to expand their clout. Gavrak, who lost their influence after Kiva Gamma incident. Sarabak, whose patriarch is too direct in his communication with the rogue trader. Anyone could have a reason to conspire against you. And equally, they could have none. It's not a question of motive, but loyalty. Each of your subjects has sworn an oath of loyalty to you. The assailants sent to the palace are rare. I've always thought Tarina too weak to participate in such risky ventures. Okay. Who's over here? A warden and some aristocrats. Tasteless gaudy clothing pull of the weapon's goodness. Do not remember anything. Throne have mercy. More wardens. There's a bunch of people up here. Clementia. What's up? You draw close to the warden, step aside, bow respectfully, allowing you to approach the Wizard family. Clementia, tired and slightly disheveled, is first to bow her head in deference. Accept my most humble apologies for failing to greet you properly, and my thanks for agreeing to speak to me before making your final decision. Charges brought by the governor are severe, but I can only assure you of this and swear on my honor. You are not guilty of crimes that House Wezerin has been accused of. You were acting head of this family. You were supposed to take care of each and every family member. And now you're being accused of treason and collusion against a rogue trader. The entire family is facing death. How could you let this happen? Abelard is... Wow. I will not tolerate lies. Tell me. It is your family too, you know. My apologies. I shouldn't lose my composure. No member of House Wezerin is involved in a conspiracy against our leadership. And loyalty is not something we take lightly. It's true. Government claims you forged documents. The fleet is the primary remit of House Wezerin. It is our responsibility. Logistics and supply routes are another area of our responsibility. We have no direct influence on the inner workings of the administratum. The first large-scale deliveries were cancelled after quantities of food were miscalculated by clerks. Then we were faced with incorrect weather data and meager fuel budget. It was clear that the cause of these problems were the calculations performed in administratum, in one way or another. But no matter how many times we asked, we could not ever obtain clarification on the matter. What can you tell me about this letter? It would be foolish of me to try and orchestrate something like this, knowing how many wardens are patrolling the palace. True. The attackers are high-functioning servitors. I have encountered servitors that were indistinguishable from normal augmented humans, but only once. They were accompanying several members of Gabrek. Who stands to gain? All of them. Other houses consider us unworthy of our position, as many would jump at the chance to get rid of us and gain control over that was our domain, the planet's fleet, and logistics. Chose to grant noble status, but other houses, which have served the Expanse for millennia, did not welcome the decision. Where should I start? I'm afraid I cannot be much help. Okay, so I talked to all the fools. Who else can I talk to? Okay. Stands to gain the most. This is it's a stream.
My nerves are frayed.
Governor, let's talk. All dressed in expensive gowns. He could easily buy something. Tell me about your son. It's the first time he's... okay. What's your job? What do you do? I manage the documents and records related to the economy. You probably know how scrupulous the workers of the administratum are, and I'm afraid that a more detailed explanation of my duties would mirror the administrative processes of the administratum. Too long and overly detailed. How did you manage to find the forged documents? When compiling reports on last cycle supply chain, I noticed inaccuracies and discrepancies in the figures. With the help of other clerks, I managed to find several other documents. He stammers and swallows. Comprehensive data analysis has shown that the discrepancies were caused by intentional tampering with the data. Father and I have managed to single out the administrative clerks responsible for tampering of data. Following a heated interrogation, they confessed that they were following orders of someone from House Wezerin. Everything was supposed to look as though they were the ones suffering losses from logistical and economic problems. But do they have access? I think throwing in money can open any door. Why are you nervous? This is the first time I've spoken face to face with the rogue trader. I'm afraid of saying something wrong and forgetting something important. Speaking to... yeah, let's coerce. Do you wish to tell the Lord Captain anything else? Forgive me, ladyship. I can't do it anymore. This lie has gone. I can no longer control it. The truth is that all the logistical problems were caused by a single error in the numbers. What? When I discovered my mistake, it was almost impossible to restore the supply lines. Then I was approached by someone who said they were a friend. They did not give me their name, and I never saw their face. They promised to fix the problem. All I had to do was pretend that the Wazermans were responsible for my mistake. And as far as the rest of the evidence, they promised to arrange it all. And... what have you done? How could you? Your ladyship. This is my fault. I trusted my son, and I failed you in doing so. I harbor no desire to kick a man when he's down. Lord Captain, the confession you have obtained means that House Wazerin cannot be cleared of all charges. But we still do not know who's behind the forgeries, the riots, and everything else. How'd you guys communicate? By a letter. I received a letter out of the blue one day. It was unsigned, but the person writing already knew about my erroneous calculations. They offered to help me cover up my misdeed, and in return, I would name the Razorans, the ones who had sabotaged the supply lines. All I had to do was gather some documents and reports that were listed in one of the letters. That keep my mouth shut. Kill Cornelius? I want to kill Urban too. There we go. We'll let him live. Here's my thinking. If we let him survive, then he won't, like, Urban won't go full crazy. What do you make of this letter? Looks like another piece of evidence. This is high-functioning servitors. They're trying to confuse us. Summon everyone. I'm ready to pronounce my verdict. The charges brought by Governor Dynasty were fabricated. House President has nothing to do with the orchestration of the riots. This matter is far from concluded. I think dry stream. Yep. That's right, dry stream. You are responsible for this. The noble dynasty and all its branches have been found guilty of heresy. By the order of the rogue trader, the entire house will be executed. Bye, dry stream. See you later. I don't think dry stream was... I think he was... yeah. Bye, dry stream. That's right, everybody. Who sent the letters? I don't know. Could have been anybody. Oh my. People love it when you kill nobles. It's like France. Lord Captain. Give my thanks. Rogue traders should not waste their time on matters that our servants and trustees can resolve, but in this case, your intervention was necessary. Not for the sake of my family, but for your trade dynasty. Yeah. His loyalty to Lady Theodora was absolute, but not to me. Although it came close, House President was saved, we almost died. Sometimes I think about how much I could teach them. You must be prepared. That is true. They need to be prepared for it. I want to believe they'll be able to take care of themselves. You tend to reflect on what happened and the role I played in it. I think I will be ready to resume the conversation later when we're back on board the ship. Victory. Talk to Abe on the ship. Alright, we'll do next episode. See ya.